Lil Rock, this ain't just another show.
It's a whole movement.
Saturday night, May 3rd, Infusion Lounge is the only place to be. It's Crucial Conflict, live on stage. That's right, the Chi-Town legends behind Hey are bringing that classic Midwest fire to the 501.
Hosted by the one and only Thoroughbred.
And you know it's lit with special performances from A-State Hustlers, King Spade, and Joker Beezy. Pull up to Infusion Lounge, 10700 Rodney Parham Road. Doors open at 8 p.m.
Security strictly enforced.
Oh yeah, it's going up. Want to flex with a table or your own section? Hit 501-551-8489 now before they're all gone. Crucial Conflict, Infusion Lounge, Saturday night, May 3rd. Live in Little Rock. You don't want to hear about it. You want to be there.
Hey, in the middle of the barn. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is. The Real Underground Radio. We is in the street. Special interview we got going on, man, with that boy, Denaro Cook. You dig? And y'all just seen the commercial coming into the show. Crucial Conflict. We'll be here in Little Rock this Saturday. You see Joker Beezy, A-State Hustlers, Spades, a few more artists gonna be opening acts. But Crucial Conflict, man. If you know anything about rap, man, they was that's back when Bone Thugs and Harmony. I remember they came out when Bone came out, and I heard them for the first time on the radio. I was like, "What the hell is that?" It was so different to my ears. And then all of a sudden, when I thought they couldn't get no more different, Crucial Conflict came out with that. Hey, I was like, man, what the hell? That was one of my favorite songs, man. So we got the man with the plan here with us to talk about that. We're gonna talk about the Summer Walker concert is coming up. What date is the Summer Walker?
Same day.
Is that the same exact date?
The same day.
Damn.
Same day and time.
Okay. So that's coming up. But the Crucial Conflict is at 428. No, Infusion. Right there on Rodney Parham, the Hookah Lounge. Let me ask you this, man. Before we start, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Tell them who got.
My name Denaro Cook, man. One of the Arkansas greats. Trying to get on a lot of y'all level, man. And I'm just happy to be here, and here to just let the people know what's going on.
All right, so let me ask you this, but before we dive into who Denaro Cook is, cause you really got a extensive background. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And if you allow us, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna chop it up. Cause I remember you was on here. I don't know who interviewed you on the Real Undergrounds a couple years ago, and you was talking about how you had did a vacation for like it was a nice little amount of time.
Yeah, 18 years.
18 years.
What's the name?
Idris.
Yeah.
Yep, that's who it was. And when I heard your story, I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then you got out and you was doing, you were like the first Arkansas black guy to do country music. But we're going to talk about all that. But first and foremost, let's talk about this Crucial Conflict and you doing some promotions right now. How you even link up with Crucial Conflict and what made you say, I'm going to bring Crucial Conflict to Little Rock?
How did I live? Man, first of all, my brother, he was talking about, cause every year, we got a 18th year, we're on the 18th year 5-5 day, which is showing commemoration to all the Vice Lords. You know how you have Highland Court Day, Grand Mountain Day, East End, and it's the 18th year where the Vice Lords come together and do, 5-5 Day.
Okay.
And so, every year you compete against yourself. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing this event, what do you do next year to make it
bigger and better
this year?
Yeah.
Especially if you had a good turnout or a good event last year. So, with Crucial Conflict being affiliated, do or die. I mean, we got access to all of them.
Yeah.
When no need to, and we got them all. We could have bought them all at the same time, but all the venues in Little Rock was booked this same day. So we just went on stuff with Crucial Conflict. But to be able to call Crucial Conflict on the phone just like this in a day, and, FaceTime them, man, people you just grew up with, like how you said when they first came out this style, when Bone first came out, then when they came in with this different style, and to be able to talk on the phone with the guys, you just you bumped every day, then get in your car without their CDs. I mean, it's just a blessing, and You know, you like, man, let's bring them down here this year.
So you was introduced to them. You didn't already know them, or you knew them through the 5-5 and all that.
I didn't know them like that, but at the end of the day, you know, these people that we never got in our vehicles without their CD.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like we can talk to them dudes on the phone and we can tell them, hey man, remember this? Remember when y'all were beefing with Bone? Remember this? And they just, we just talked up like, dang, you know, we take them back to what 20, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just inspiring to them how we know them like we know them.
So
and then even with us evolving, even literature wise, you listen to them. And you realize, dang, they were putting you up on stuff back then, the stuff we know now mentally.
Yeah.
They was already there.
So it was all 4 of them coming.
Yeah, shoot, yeah.
What they been up to these last few years?
They still been doing their thing. Even now, they still do their thing.
Because you mentioned they got some new music out right now.
Yeah, they got new music out.
See, I wasn't familiar. I ain't just in the loop with that. I'm so underground. You feel what I'm saying? But I guess that's kind of underground too.
Yeah, and it finna come. And we got some great things in store. We got some great things. We got a major show coming up.
So that's Saturday, May 3rd, Infusions.
Doors open up at 8.
Doors start open up. So I know initially you was involved with the Summer Walker joint. Are you still part of that too?
Yes, Cookbook Publications is still part of Summer Walker.
So you doing 2 shows on one day?
Yes, but it not by my choice. You know, at the end of the day, everybody ought to know that we had 3 dates with Summer Walker.
True.
It's the 3rd date. You know,
Is this the 3rd one?
It's the 3rd one.
What was the second one? The second one was the one.
Storm.
What was the first one?
You know, the first one when all the stuff came up and they saying the dude that had a club and all that. That was the first date. You know, that was supposed to be March the 5th or something.
Yeah.
March. So then April, you know, we were supposed to have but
and the
storms
storm
came.
Yeah.
So now this
but y'all lucky to get that date so soon because she started that tour.
But she finna start a tour.
Yeah, so I would think y'all gonna have to get after the tour.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded that way. You can add more to it and make the show greater. You know, but
you had to get high
so
come.
happened, you know, they chose the date on this date here. And first I was kind of perturbed, but at the end of the day, I'm still part of it. But at the end of the day, hey, not taking away from Summer or nobody else, but I never seen Summer or nothing before this.
Yeah.
So when I got the call and say, man, you want to be a part of this, all that, so I look up Summer. I look up on YouTube, everything, hundreds of millions of views. That's hell yeah. Shit, yeah, what we need. So shit, that's how we went for it. You know,
Yeah.
I hollered at my team. I hollered up to players on Cookbook Publications, and I sold it to them. And they, you know, cause I don't do nothing without my team. And they were like, bet, let's do it. So, you know, we went in on that. But at the end of the day,
So you had so before they gave y'all the Summer Walker Day, you had already been in motion with the Crucial Conflict,
Yeah,
and then they hit you with like this the date, and then you're like, damn, this the same
I'm
date
like,
as it.
yeah. Even when some people call me like, well, they said, you know, they gonna agree on this date. I'm like, what, man? No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, I want to see something. I want to see her in real life. I want to see, you know, I want to see that ass. I want to just see her. You know, see if she fine in real life, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm looking forward to Crucial Conflict. I ain't know something. Don't know nothing about her.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to see her in real life. Like if the both shows in at the same time, you know, I meet up where we eating at and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2 different crowds, so you know, you just gotta move and groove, and you know what I'm saying, do your thing. You know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you're gonna pull it off. You'll be in the building both of them. But May 3rd this weekend, Crucial Conflict. May 3rd this weekend, Summer Walker. Summer Walker still at Charlie's, right?
Yeah, Summer Walker's at Charlie's place.
Okay.
I-30.
So how you get into the promotion though? So but then we gonna jump into how you.
Man, the promotion, you know, Cookbook Publications. You know, we are a book publishing company, but we're also a multimedia. We didn't just leave it right there at it, just basically pushing our books. Cause we got 11 books out under our company, but we are also multimedia where we can interview you, we can promote, we release my music and anything else under us. Prison Chronicles. Everything under that, you know what I'm saying? It's blanketed.
Okay.
So even with the promotion, you know, we was already doing it because we do an annual masquerade gala every year. We done brought Bobby Valentino, people like that. You know, we do our thing.
Yeah. So you said books. So you got some books?
Yes, we got a few of them out. We got 11 books out. You know, one of our key writers is my brother Buck. Shout out to Keanu Buck Cook. You know what I'm saying? He finna drop his 7th book under our company. We got kids book, children books out. We got Shout out to CC Hawkins. She entrusted us, Cookbook Publications, to publish her book, which is a cookbook, Golden Hands. So shout out to Cynthia Hawkins for entrusting Cookbook Publications.
So if I have a book and I wanted to get it put out, like what I always wonder, like what do it mean to get your book published? Like is that like kind of like distribution? Like what does it mean to get your book published? Like what do you do
to publish your book? Like right now, there's a lot of people saying, "Man, I wrote a book," but everybody. Life is your own story. So you think a lot of people probably wrote a book and just sitting over there. What I do, they don't know what to do next. Well, that's when we come into play. We turn we bring your handwriting, your raw material into fruition. Something that flip through with a
so
IBM.
y'all print it?
Yes, we contracted with Amazon.
Distributed?
Yeah, we contracted through Amazon.
So you just basically, you know what I'm saying, like you said, make it come into fruition.
Yes.
You just got some shit
Dream,
wrote down.
You can have your dream in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. So is anybody out there, y'all need y'all book published, you know, everybody got a story. Everybody got a story.
Everybody got a story.
So if you need your book published, we got the man right here, Denaro Cookbook Publication, and they do event promotions, you know what I'm saying? So I need to tap in with him. How did you get into country music? So you get out of prison, and we're gonna talk about that story last, because I know it's gonna. I got a lot of questions for that, and it's gonna be an in-depth story. But you get out. Was you doing country music before you went, or there was something that you?
Nah, while I was locked up, I asked questions from everybody that came home and came back and forth to prison. I asked questions, and then at the same time, a lot of things you don't realize until you're exposed to it. So while I was doing prison time, I realized that, shoot, as much as my mama and them prayed, and as much as my grandma and people hoped and wished, I was on the 70%. So I was doomed and really set in to do a certain amount of time. So I'm like, dang, I'm gonna be this age when I come home. And then I realized that I wisened up in there that it's about retirement. So most people, amongst my peers, think about it. By the time I get out, they already down there 20 years into a job or a career they got. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to work till I'm 65 years old, back be hurting and stuff. The Bible promised us 70 years, 70. So I'm like, I ain't trying to be working all that time. I want, in country music, like, think about it, I can rap good as hell. You know what I'm saying? And rap and R&B, you got to grow older in that. So country, the older you are, the better you are. So, I just took a liking to it, and I started listening to it, so I was able to write it, and come up with the concept. And I used to pray about every song. I prayed before I wrote every song, and I used to ask God if it's your will, don't just give me the songs, but give me the melody, give me everything, give me hits.
So you was writing them in prison?
Yeah, write them now. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Life is a song. You just gotta know. It's just harder. It's easy to do it with rap. But just to sit there and put a word to different stanzas, to a melody and a tone, once you write it with a song, I mean, it's difficult.
So what made you choose country over blues? Because that's kind of like the same thing. It's like one is black, one is white.
I had a country ass stepdad coming up, man, and dude, he, listen to some of the blues. I mean, every Saturday morning he just blasted. So I ain't the type to I ain't never been the type to follow the regular norm. And I always wanted different. And country music was really different, man. Yeah. It was very different.
Well, since you've been doing country music, what's been because I'm at the end of the show, I'm going to play that song that you got with Deshaun Harris, that everything that, it's like an Arkansas Razorback anthem type thing. Razorback anthem. I feel like it should be.
I'm talking about it, and what's so crazy, I'd have been linked up with I'd have been told, hey, you're going to be expecting some calls from the people over Budweiser. I done sat down meetings and all that, and they tell me. So it's just a matter of time where we just bust the thing open, because that's going to be the anthem. Yeah. It's going to be the anthem of any Arkansas sport, anybody that represents Arkansas with that hog logo, whatever.
So what's been your feedback so far since you've been doing country music? Because, Beyonce got some kickback, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to not accept her, even that's big Beyonce.
I mean, Beyonce, and you can call it what you want. I mean, if Nashville is the gateway to country, and Beyonce can put out anything and say what it is, and it's gonna go platinum. So here goes a song, I'm country. She can say it's country, but Nashville don't accept that as country because it's Beyonce. Blacks gonna, put it out there. Beyonce put out you still sound like Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Everything, I don't think it sounds different from nothing she didn't put out.
So what about you, though, as far as, the white community, what kind of feedback you get from them, or do they embrace it?
I'm embraced. I talk to I talk to Justin Moore. If anybody know anything about country music, I done talk to Justin Moore. David Basil them. I kick it with David Basil them. Roger Scott. Shout out to 1037 The Buzz. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I go to Fayetteville, even the tailgates. People be bumping your music and they don't even know it's you. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up to the tailgates. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have mics, and I grab a mic. Like that, I sing along.
Yeah. How many country songs you got out right now?
Right now, let me see. I Wanna Run, I Love Country, Everything, I Can't Dance. I got 5 of them out, but I got 4 videos out. I got a few more I'm working on too.
Yeah.
And I got some collaborations I'm finna do too.
You come in, bro.
Got some collaborations I'm finna do.
You have a seat. What's up, big dog? You have a seat. Okay, so and we're gonna play one of them country songs at the end of the show. So now let me ask you this. So what I was mentioning earlier about the prison thing. So when I sent you did the interview with Idris, and she talked about you did 18 years.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got out. What year was that?
2017.
How long were you supposed to do?
I was supposed to do 14. 14 on 20. But
So-
I did 18.
So when you in prison, first off, is you thinking like, it's a wrap, bro. I'm in here 20 years, nigga. Like, what's your mindset when you in this motherfucker?
Man, when you first, for years though. I never got past this thought here though. Like when you sit back, prison, how you came up, you wanted to be doctors, lawyers, whatever. But the older you got, you reverted and were diverted from your path that will ultimately lead you down to the success that you really want to be. But so you realize the older you get, that them dreams they buried. They ain't gonna be that. But when you locked up in prison, man, you are able to dream again. They can't take that away from you. So just to sit in there and dream again, you reflecting. See, prison is the next step it's the closest thing to death. But the worst part about is that you locked away, everything taken away from you all at once, but you left with your memories, and your memories remain vivid until you leave this earth. I'm talking about, so to sit back and reflect on life, man, I'd be playing dominoes. I'm talking about 18 years straight. I can be playing dominoes, and I'm talking about I'm a beast at them dominoes. I'm talking about coming way back here, and it just hit me like, damn, shit,
I'm in this motherfucker.
I'm in the motherfucking pen, man. I'm in a pen. Then when you sit back and think, I know, everybody did things that they didn't get caught for and stuff like that. But when you reflect back, it's always some niggas you can think of that you like, hold up, man, how this nigga didn't come, man?
Yeah.
It's people out here that should have been in there when you were, because I was still in high school. I got locked up 4 days after my prom, a few weeks before graduation. I got one of my championship rings right here.
What's the championship from?
Me and Central Cops and all. Me and Central Cops, top 4 days.
Football?
Football, yeah.
So you was a top football player.
They got me 4 days after my prom, a few weeks before graduation.
So what did you do? Or can you talk about what you did?
Man, I'm finna say it. I'm finna say it just like this. When cause I'm a motivational speaker now, and I go to different high schools, different places, whatever they book me at to speak at. And like I spoke at the Southwest High School a couple of weeks ago, and I love to start off like this. How many of them we got in here real? Everybody real. I'll raise your hand. I was like, ooh, got some real ones in the house. So I throw this in the scenario out here. I say, how many in here like the police? How many hate the police? How many of y'all felons? None of them ain't felons. Why? What the police do? So in a way, I break down the scenario of, I give them this thing here where the synonym for real is a fool. Not saying I regret being real, but I ultimately did 18 years in prison for a murder charge I didn't do. But I was being real. The synonym for being real is a fool. So while, like it was a dude, like, like right now, being out here, I don't put myself in a situation where I got to be in your paperwork, be in his paperwork and stuff like that. I don't live that type of life. So it is what it is. But, nigga, if we in a car, and if 5 of us in a car, and we get put over, and we got a gun in the car, there's a gun in the car, why the hell 5 people going to jail for one gun?
Yeah.
Are we going to come together and let our powers combine to shoot this bitch? Nah, you know what I'm saying? So sending them for being real is a fool. It ain't snitching or nothing. It's just, nigga, that's yours. Like right now, bro. And me and you walk out this place right now, and we get hemmed up, we get jammed up, and something that I know ain't mine, and you probably know it's yours. We both know it's yours. And, we both hemmed up, and I'm looking at you, you looking at me. And Bro, I don't know what type of charge we finna get from right now, but bro, I'm finna hit you so hard. I'm gonna hit you with the power God gave Samson, boy. I'm talking about, boy, I'm trying to hit you, yo, soul. Shit, I'm talking about, man, shit. Boy, I'm a superhero right now. My daughter think I'm the strongest, the biggest. Wait till she get older and realize her daddy back hurt.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah.
So you basically wouldn't tell on the motherfucker.
You say, nah, I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't. And
So
I don't regret it, because if I wouldn't have been to prison, not saying prison is made, but like I tell people, prison wasn't made for me, but prison would ultimately made me the guy I am. Like, if it wasn't for prison, I wouldn't have never thought to think about what APR financing is. I would never had a 781 credit score. I would have never thought about getting a house built. I would have never be talking to the mayor, talk to the judges. I mean, just the level I'm on. Even like when I was in prison, I realized every black, I'm gonna say a high percentage, like 95, 97% of black guys that parole out, we don't parole out to a house that our family own.
Mm-hmm.
They might be renting, but nobody, the blacks don't own it. So I'm like, bet. So I'm asking questions. Bam, give me a house when I get out. Dang, old school, how your feet get like that? Wearing them bro games, man. Bam, put some shower shoes in my bro games. You know, just asking so many questions. And I mean, shoot.
Yeah. So you saying it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, it depends on you, because prison ain't gonna change. You know, they say, you know, you have to rehabilitate yourself, because prison gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
If you don't go down there and change, hey, best believe you're gonna get out the same way.
So was you in the same prison most of the time? You was prison to
No,
prison?
I got transferred 15 times. I got barred from a lot of penitentiaries. They say I was a womanizer, a kingpin, and a mastermind.
Hold on, pause. Let's start with the womanizer. How you a womanizer in prison?
Yeah, man.
These the guards?
I got 5 guards pregnant.
5 guards pregnant.
All of them had abortion to cell 1. The one that didn't, I took her to paternity court when I got out.
Was it yours?
Nah, but me and my baby mama still think, and I don't care if she watching, me and my baby mama still think she tested another baby. And I ain't tripping. That's less problem I got to deal with. But, shoot, I was eating Benny Hunters and Sharks and stuff before I even knew what it was. I was eating what my heart desired. You know what I'm saying?
How do you pull a security guard? Like, they walking by, you like, because there's so many niggas to choose from. Was your game like that?
God bless my tongue, bro. It's like God just touched me, man.
Pause.
Real, man. He gave me a dialect. He gave me another level. I'm not bragging on both. But anyway, I learned how to do my time. Once I learned it, it what it was, bro. It's times, bro, I be sitting there. Think about a woman at work 12 hours a day. It's times I'm with a woman 10 hours of the 12 she there.
Where y'all at?
It just depends. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how it is that day. But look, it's times, bro, they'll call me cook. Visitation. Shit. I don't even want to go on visitation. Because I'm straight. I'm knowing I'm finna get something. I'm eating 2 big beefs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was straight.
So 4 abortions. 5 abortions.
Yeah, folks.
So you in this hall, you just you know what I'm saying? You ain't pulling out nothing but the parking lot.
What I'm pull out for? I want to go home to the family. But God worked mysterious ways, bro. I wanted to come home playing catch and chasing. I wanted to come home already, but I would have missed so much. Cause to be there from infancy with a daughter, and I commend any mother that did it by herself from infancy, because to be there with that child from, you know what I'm saying, and they literally waking up every 2 hours, and to sit there and raise a child. My daughter helped me get over a lot of fears. Like, I ain't with nasty stuff. You know how to do, play sports, spit in their hand, touch balls, spit on the ground with their foot in it, spit in cups. I can't do stuff like that, nigga. I'm talking about, shoot, I'm telling you, man, I'm 44 years old. I done only ate 2 pussies. I ain't just brave.
You say you done owned.
I only have 2 pussies in my life. So it just nasty stuff just freaked me out. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter, you know, she helped me get over a lot of fears. I was able to get a bug out of her nose, change a pamper, and, you know, Dookie get on your hand and just lock it, bro. I be about to pass out, bro. But she helped me get over a lot of fears, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That nigga said he only ate 2 pussies, y'all.
Man, no, hey, shit. Man,
2? Man, hold up. You say womanizer, what else? Kingpin?
Kingpin and mastermind.
And a mastermind.
Yeah.
So how they pin that on you? Kingpin mean you was in jail making plays.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just the smallest thing I heard can make your
cigarettes, whatever.
It'll make your bankroll enough.
Yeah, so you was in that, and it's mastermind.
I remember back in probably, I mean, shoot, back in, I don't even want to throw the game out there. I don't even know if, but shit, I remember time off a dime bag of weed back in the days. I don't even know if they still sell them as like dime bags now. But shoot, I made 110 off a dime bag.
What's the most money you had in prison?
Hey, look, when I was at Malvern back in 2005, I got shipped from there in 2007. I made $1,000 every day, 5 days a week. But I knew how much product I needed today in order to make $1,000. But I limited myself. Think about it, I could have been making much more.
Yeah.
But when I got
where you put the money?
I mean, you get ways. I ain't gonna answer that because
they ain't gonna give away all the game.
But look, when I made it to Tucker, bro, when I realized because they shipped me from there, they say I had a gun, bro. Come on, hey,
you might did, cook.
I ain't had no gun. I ain't need to do that. But anyway, I got shipped to Dermont. They shipped me way, they used to ship the black people to Dermont. They used to try to ship you as far away from the house as you can.
Yeah.
I got down there and I'm like, dang, look at this hill. But I realized, hold up, I got a bankroll, classification lady. Bam, ship me.
You went with your bankroll? How you smoking the bankroll down there?
You got ways of doing stuff. And I ain't talking about no ass shit. I don't do no ass shit.
That was my next question.
Nah, I don't do no ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It's ways of doing it. And then a person can look at a person and be like, oh, he one of them niggas there, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so when I made the Tucker, boy, niggas say they had bankrolls, I had wagon wheels. Shit went forward.
So you said $1,000 a day at any given time. How much?
When we made the Tucker, me and my guys, we making $3,000-$4,000 in 2 and 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
Yes, man. Scary money.
So you might have you sitting on a fat ass bankroll in the junk.
I'm talking about, and then you running with operations. That's why, like up north, like in the movies, in up north and all them places up there, they don't do it down here. I don't really know, but I know up north how they run with operations. You got different lieutenants, you got watch out persons. You got cliques up there. That everybody else down here. That's how a dude down here can get killed and. Nobody don't know where it's stashed and nothing that. Up north, everybody running, they running teams. That's why when a person get caught, and you find this person, that's how they get them kingpin, charge them RICOs and all that. Because they try to, we like look at Blue Match, what's the movie? American Gangster. Mm-hmm. They had to go through so many channels to get to that guy. That's how it is up north. Where down here, if you selling dope, think about it, you the dope seller, the lookout man, you everything. You don't trust nobody. But shoot, that's how we form circles like that in the junk.
So eventually, if they try to pin that you was a mastermind and a kingpin, you got caught.
How you gonna get caught if you're a mastermind?
I'm sorry, they accusing you of this.
But you can accuse.
So you ain't just get in trouble.
You get charged. I got shipped a lot of times.
They was just shipping you on the strength of they saying this.
It's a lot. I went through a whole lot of stuff, but certain stuff still go on. Did I learn how to? I took a lot of tests. I learned how to manipulate them.
Did they find out you was fucking the guards?
You just never get caught, but that's why they shipping you. That's why speculation. Because you got dudes that get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Swear they players. You think I'm a player, and you think player shit's supposed to happen because it's happening for him. No, nigga. I remember one day, man. I was in a barracks, and I was sitting there chopping up, like, for instance, me, I'm talking. And, you kind of mind your own business. And I heard some dudes talking, man. And I heard dudes say, man, I heard a clique of dudes, and one dude say, man, if I ever walk up and I see an inmate in the car having sex, shit, I'm pulling my thing out, and I'm going to say, I'm next. I said, yeah, hold up, bro. I said, hey, excuse me, bro. I said, man, I just heard one of y'all say like the Bama shit a nigga can say in America. Like, what you mean? I said, one of y'all just said if y'all was to see a guard and inmate having sex, you gonna pull out your thing and say you nigga. Hell yeah, you wouldn't. I said, boy, you niggas asking for a war. You think these women just coming to work to have sex cause a nigga locked up? Bro, people are in real relationships. We don't care what the woman may be doing out here. When you come to work, you my girl, you my woman, you fucking me and feed me. It's wonderful in this bitch. I'm looking forward to waking up in prison.
So them your girls.
Yes.
You want to having a little fling.
Yeah, I'm in relationships. I'm in real relationships.
Yeah.
I learned how to eat pussy in prison.
Look, she walked in like, what I walk in on?
Hell yeah.
Damn, boy, had a real. So you thinking like, when I get out, this is my boo. But you did it 4, 5 times, 6 times.
Yeah, cause I was getting shipped. So you got them 5.
So you make you a new chick every time you go to a different prison.
Yeah, cause she gonna leave. She gonna write you for a minute and shit.
But it's over with.
Send you some pictures, yeah, but she gonna go.
Damn.
But just cause, even things I'm saying, that don't mean it's gonna happen for everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like if this person was to go, that ain't gonna happen then. The prison that changed so much since I've been out. So much. They not even getting a regular letter no more.
Y'all didn't have phones, did you?
Huh?
Y'all didn't have phones, did you?
Cell phones?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Y'all had phones back. When you got out? What year you
I got out 2017.
Okay.
I done got free will charges before with them cell phones.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you being on boy. Nigga be on them coats and the blanket. Nigga hot as hell. I'm talking about you can't breathe.
Trying to
Hot
talk.
as hell, trying to talk.
What's the craziest thing you saw while you was in prison or did?
Let me see.
Saw or did? Just,
Okay. It's so much. And it's crazy how you can ask that just off the dome. Let me see. The craziest thing I saw. I mean, you can see, I mean, you know, think about this. I'm going to put you up on game. You got a lot of people, and ask this here. You might have a lot of dudes do time and they get out. Man, and listen how they word. Man, niggas was down there. They ain't saying we or them. Or, they saying, niggas was down there. Man, fucking whole nigga. Was you doing it? Because listen how they saying, man, niggas down there fucking girls, man, niggas down there eating good. Was you. They just, a lot of people finna get out with stories. But a lot of times people got stories they never seen it. Like, for instance, even to see some can we see it say faggot? I know, Donald Trump
man, we can say what the fuck we want on here.
Donald Trump said we can say faggot, midget, retarded, all this shit again. For real, it's a thing in Instagram. You say all them words, and I got locked up in the 90s. That shit wasn't abolished. So all them words, boy, I saw a baby midget the other day, bro. For real, bro. Hey, it blew my mind. I have never.
How you
seen
know
this
the
in my life.
baby midget is smaller than a regular baby?
No, it's still the same size, but it's a baby. And I don't even want to be talking about because they probably.
A baby midget?
Yes.
Or
bro,
midget that's a baby?
You know how a baby gonna be grown one day?
Yeah.
I saw a midget that's a baby, bro, and it's not grown. He was walking, had on, bro, boy.
Like a toddler midget.
An elementary midget.
Oh, man, you wrong, bro. You wrong. You wrong.
A Frenchie, and I never seen that before in my life. But bro, you know, I seen people get killed, bro. I seen people die, you know, all that stuff. And even back in the day when we got locked up and people was getting raped and all that, certain stuff you don't see. Certain stuff you have to want to see certain stuff in order to see certain stuff, and certain stuff you just don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, and there's still respect too. Like, these dudes in a relationship over here, bro, they ain't finna do no shit in front of us like this, bro. Cause you still gonna get your head bust. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially back in the days, I was in Newport. It was 24 and under. You turn 25, you get shipped. Gladiator camp for real. Young niggas raping niggas. It was a sport.
Raping a nigga.
Raping the fuck out of niggas.
Why a nigga want to rape a nigga?
I mean,
I thought they said that wasn't really happening in prison.
Huh?
I thought they said that wasn't really happening in prison.
I got locked up in the 90s.
I mean, shit. They said it was
happening, bro.
So niggas just really taking booty.
Fuck yeah.
Fleece Wilson.
I remember this little young dude come to the joint. We 15. This dude was 15. He said, my mama told me if I ever drop the soap, don't pick it up. And this how he talking. I'm like, we like, dang. He's like, she said if I have to pick it up, back all the way against the wall and pick it up. You know, them stories ain't real. You know, think about it in the movies. The first thing, you know, that's why we do Prison Chronicles. We raw and uncut. We break down the negative stigma and the realness of prison. We raw and uncut to the point where, you know, every movie is going to depict, don't drop the soap. You know, bro, you a human. You a nigga. What? Nigga gonna get on hard that and at the end of the day, even with I don't even know nothing about her, but if she didn't try it, I don't know. A dude ain't running in there that fast. You know? So all the movies, the first thing they do is show a dude dropping the soap and he running in there.
So when nigga get raped, what is he doing? He got to get in the mood to rape?
Man, they seduce. I mean, they finessing them dudes, bro.
Oh, so he ain't getting raped. He can.
I mean, that rape didn't. Real rape didn't happen, but a lot of times they finessing and seducing, you know.
Turn them out.
Yeah, turn them out. Hell yeah. Boy, hey, nigga, look. Then this deep here. One day I'm playing dominoes. We playing dominoes. And nigga playing dominoes, man, it's hard here. Niggas in the barracks shooting dice, all that. And nigga come up to a nigga, man. He sitting up. He like, man, he like, dang. He hit his homeboy like, man, I'm sorry, man. Man, get on, nigga. Bitch ass nigga always playing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talk like that in the beginning, they play game. And he said it talking, damn, man. Man, he hurt for real. Like, damn, bro, I'm sorry, man, for real, man. He like, dang, bro, move. He said, for real, bro, I shot you across the dice board and I lost you. Whole time, dude ain't never did nothing homosexual in his life. He was a somewhat real nigga. He was just, I guess, deemed weak to his homeboy. He said, bro, I shot you across the dice board, bro, and I lost you. You're like, what you mean? You're like, bro, for real. And he put it on what he repped, you know what I'm saying? He put it on boss. So anyway, he tell dude, I shot you across the dice board and I lost. And dude over there own you. Now, dude, I'm talking about he shot a human across the dice board, boy.
He said, now he own you.
He own you, man. Fuck the shit out that boy. Fuck the shit out there.
Hell no, man. We got Denaro Cook. You say Prison Chronicles. So if they want to get some of these Prison Chronicles, where can they get them at?
Look up Denaro Cook and Prison Chronicles on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you push that like and subscribe button because this shit ain't for fun.
So like I didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, we up to our 18th episode. I done interviewed mothers that done lost kids to prison, ex-officers that worked in prison, good judges that done sent people to prison, males that done did time in prison, females that done tried to. I interviewed my brother them in prison. My brother got life without plus 27. I interviewed them in prison. They went to the whole next day.
Yeah.
But we all was expecting that, but that's why a lot of the prisons don't like me, because they're cookbook publications.
Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Denaro Cook. Put your Instagram out there for him.
Everything is Denaro Cook. Everything is Denaro Cook. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Everything is Denaro Cook. Denaro.
Hey man, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna end the interview with his I guess you can call it a country song, the Razorback Anthem.
The Razorback Anthem. And make sure y'all at Infusion at 8 o'clock. We got Crucial Conflict in there, man. Doors, $30 at the door.
This Saturday, 8 o'clock, Infusions. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all go follow, bro. This song right here is called Everything, Denaro Cook, featuring Deshaun Harris, Arkansas Razorback Anthem. I'm going to play the video for y'all. Up next, we got Sauce of the Toss It. Music reviews. If y'all know somebody trying to get their music played, they want some real feedback on their music, not that feedback that your mama and your daddy and your brothers and sisters and your uncles and nephews and them tell you. This that real live, raw, honest feedback, unfiltered. You feel me? Tell them to send that shit in next in about 10 minutes. And we got my boy Cautious in here. He got some exotic. I'm gonna call it exotic popcorn. You know, he got all flavors. He got peanut butter jelly popcorn. Nigga said he got collard greens and bread popcorn. You know, hey man, he got all flavors of popcorn. We finna do some taste testing next on the Real Underground side. Sweet potato pie popcorn, bro. Peach cobbler popcorn. What the fuck? Banana pudding popcorn.
These nuts.
Nah, hold on. I don't want none of them. Nigga say these nuts popcorn. Hey, we're gonna do a live taste test, live review.
What you mean?
Sauce to the top. Pause. No Diddy, nigga.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no Diddy. You say something gay, you gotta say no Diddy behind that shit to let them know.
Shit. All right.
Yeah. We can put you up on some shit right now, bro.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that.
See there?
Now everybody shout
Hey man, this that
out.
everything. Denaro Cook, Deshaun Harris. It's a Real Underground win the street, man.
Now everybody scream it out. Ooh, pigs away. Now everybody shout it out. Ooh, pigs away. Now everybody scream it out. Ooh, pigs away. I met a lady in Mississippi. I was just fooling around. By the way I walk and the way I talk, she knew I wasn't from that town. She asked me where I was from, and I said Arkansas. She might have seen our state on the U.S. map, but she wasn't familiar at all. Her eyes got bucked like a deer in lights, and I got so confused. I looked that lady right in her eyes. I said, lady, what's wrong with you? She said, do they have cowgirls? And do they eat collard greens? Do they have cowboys? And do they wear Wrangler jeans? Do they drink Bud Light? Do they even have a favorite team? I had to stop her in the track like a razorback. I said, in Arkansas, we like everything. I said, honey, we got everything, yeah.
At SeaWorld down in Florida, on Sesame Street with my child. Just a hopping and a skipping and a tagging along. And a lady said she liked my smile. I just blushed a little and took it in stride and said, ma'am, I'd like to thank you. The way she reacted and was taken aback, she can tell I wasn't a typical stranger. No disrespect, I said, removed the cap from my head and said, Arkansas did to me. Damn a gator or a rebel, kill a tiger at 3. Now, can I get a woo pig suit?
She said, do they have cowgirls? And do they eat collard greens? Do they have cowboys? And do they wear Wrangler jeans? Do they drink Bud Light? Do they even have a favorite team? Whoa. I had to stop her in the track like a razorback. I said, in Arkansas, we like everything. I said, honey, we got everything, yeah. question. Oh yes, we got cowgirls, and everybody eats collard greens. We even got cowboys, yes, the ones that wear Wrangler jeans. Everybody drinks Bud Light. The Razorbacks is our favorite team.
Whoa, I'ma tell you one time. Watch what you say about my
Cause in
house.
Arkansas, we got everything. Honey, we like everything. Yeah.
Check us out, y'all. Before we ride out, I will let y'all know one more time. We got Crucial Conflict coming on Saturday, but we got Summer Walker coming Saturday. I can't be at both places at one, but Cookbook Publications we in but I got something this for everybody that's listening to me. Make sure y'all share this part right here. I don't if you're an advocate for the community, if you got a nonprofit, LLC, if you a pillar, you think you're a pillar in the community, you got a voice, you want to be part of making a change and giving back or kind of trying to curb the violence and curb the recidivism rate, we got something groundbreaking that's coming up. And as soon as we done with this Crucial Conflict Saturday, we're announcing it, and it's groundbreaking. Anybody want to be a part of it, make sure you hit me up. I mean, you want to be a part of it. You want to, and you want to be a part of it before I launch the flyer so we can get your logo and everything out there. But we got something major that you really want to be a part of.
I go tell them, man, this Saturday, May 3rd, Infusion, Crucial Conflict, also Summer Walker at
Charlotte's Place.